7 signs you are under a curse. It can be a family curse, a bloodline curse, or a generational curse. Sign number 1. Nothing ever really works in your life. It does not matter what you touch. It does not matter what you do. And it does not matter how you do it. At the end, there won't be anything to show for it. People can be doing well. Things can be going well in their lives. But as soon as you get involved, everything stops working. An example, you can meet a guy who's doing well for himself. But as soon as you become part of his life, he will start losing everything. His job, his money, his cars, his vision. Things just stop working whenever you are involved. Sign number 2. Continuing financial insufficiency or continuing financial struggle, especially where the income is sufficient. You are earning good money, but you don't even know where that money is going. You are struggling financially. You are strained financially. Today you have money, and as soon as you get the money, something has to go wrong. The garage door has to break, you fix the garage door. The window breaks, you fix the window. The door breaks, you fix the door. Somebody gets sick, your money will always have to go out. You can be highly educated, but financially things will not make sense. And once you experience such a cycle in your life, you must then know there is a curse that is following you and something must be done. Sign number 3, rejection. We call it the spirit of rejection. You get a job today, the next thing you are dismissed or you are fired with no valid reason at all. You just have to be rejected. This spirit is so dangerous that even your own family members will not understand you. And no one will have a reason why they don't understand you or they don't like you. They just can't stand you. In relationships, it does not matter how you do what you do. At the end, you will be rejected. You can't tell me that all the men you met, all of them are bad. You can't tell me all the women you met, all of them are evil. All of them are bad. Could it be your foundation is the one bad? Because it does not matter what building you have in mind, what building you are planning to build. If the foundation is faulty, everything will collapse. Everything will come down. So it can be you have a curse, and that curse is a curse of rejection. So whatever you build, you are building it on a wrong foundation. Sign number 4, history of suicides. To an extent that you yourself, you feel like committing suicide. You always feel like taking your own life for no reason, and out of nowhere, out of the blue, you always feel like, you know what? I can't take this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's more than a stress. It's more than depression. You are just trapped inside a cycle of negative energy, and you can't break out. Or unnatural deaths in your family, where things just happen in an unusual way and people die. Sign number 5, having common sicknesses or disease in your family. I'm talking about your uncle had it, your mother had it, you are having it, your brother is having it, your sister is having it. That has now crossed the line of the natural. Whatever you are dealing with is supernatural. To an extent that even when you go to the doctor will be telling you that from our side, you appear to be perfectly fine. But you know deep down in your knower that you are not fine. Sign number 6. You are directionless. I'm talking about you being everywhere but nowhere. I'm talking about you not knowing what to do with your life. Like a headless chicken. You don't know if you're going or you are coming. As a matter of fact, people who are under a curse and there is a spirit of being directionless, we call it the spirit of a headless chicken, in their lives, they will start something, but they will never finish. It does not matter what you start. You just can't finish. I said it does not matter what you start. You just can't finish. Sign number 7. Haunted by the spirit of debt. You can't help but borrow. You are swimming in the pool of debt, to an extent that your life on its own is a life of debt. You borrow here to close here. You borrow here to close here. You work hard today to pay for yesterday. You are a slave. Remember, scripture says a borrower is a slave to the lender. You have lost dignity because of borrowing. As a matter of fact, there is no dignity in borrowing. You don't have your life anymore. What I mean is you don't have the joy, the peace that you used to have. Peace, I'm not talking about absence of trouble, but I'm talking about serenity in the midst of trouble. You don't have that anymore. You can't pick up calls. Your life is not your own. You are a slave, whether you accept it, whether you agree with it or not. Deep down, you know that this is not normal. Even when you are not supposed to borrow, you can't help but borrow.